Hey everyone, this is Ray with the channel LovewaterHealing, and I'm here to do a reading for all of my Scorpios for the month of May. I really appreciate you being here. If you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe down below. Hit that thumbs up and leave me a comment about what you thought about this video. Scorpio, where are we at here for the month of May? Let us see. Let us see. Okay, so oh my gosh. Okay, so there's always going to be new beginnings for you that are coming in, like physical new beginnings as we start to, Uranus is going into Gemini, but there's a new emotional experience that helps you to grow and begin to see something from a deeper perspective. Like you may receive a message like expressing feelings that you didn't know were there or didn't know that you were developing. And there's a social invitation that's on the way to Scorpio, so that should be fun. I feel like you're a very artistic person and you're very creative, but you have been shy in so many ways. And not shy is like, as in you're like afraid or fearful of other humans. You've just chosen not to be around other people, but now you're going to have the opportunity to really open yourself up on a more of an emotional than a physical. It's time for you to step up and be a leader. You're a natural leader, Scorpio, and we all know this. You're being called into action. Your skills are something that are really important, so make sure that you are being compensated for those skills. This is a moment where the sun is moving into, is moving for you to see the light, for it to shine onto you, Scorpio. You're extremely charismatic, so like use that to your advantage because it's going to persuade others to move in the direction that you want them to go. There's varying perspectives that you will come across, but it's time for you to start viewing things from a different perspective, right? So like you've been very clear on like moving in one direction, and you have a beautiful gift of being able to see past like your current situation or the current place that you're at and envision amazing possibilities like right beyond it. So don't worry if it feels like it starts to pause for a moment. Recognize that like there are things that you're still working through and that the plan that you originally set in place won't last, and that's okay because you're embracing the uniqueness that allows you to be you. And I think that's what's really important, is you're finally being you as opposed to you're being someone that you think that people want you to be. So if you're not you, that doesn't feel very good, and then you're not being authentic. You're always blessed with so many wonderful things. It would be great for you to take the opportunity to plan first, but obviously you can't. So just do it, right? So get busy, follow your instincts, and have fun, and start really moving in the direction so that you create for yourself. There's also romance that blooms, or you find yourself falling in love. There's gifts or flowers or love letters that start coming your way, and you want to feel like you want to, look at all these different past experiences and past connections and say like, oh, this person, was in my life before, and, they're showing me a different way that life can be. And it's like romantic, and it feels really delicious to you, and it makes you more idealistic about love because you are an artist. You see the loving space that is being created for you as opposed to maybe something that's yucky and icky. Yucky and icky. I said that. Okay, so weave your life. You're standing on the edge of everything you desire. Take a step or a leap into what the mind perceives as the unknown, and you will pull toward you all you dream about and your desires. Create. This cannot be pushing you more to create. You are a work of art in progress. Weave a different web full of your dreams and desires, and you'll be willing to meet them when they arrive. Get yourself ready by knowing they are on their way and by being present in each moment. If you're distracted by the future or the past, you won't know that they've arrived. Your life is happening now, and you're weaving the direction of your life in this moment. Where would you like your life to go? The choice is yours. Spiral inward and feel your wonderment. So I think weaving, a big part of that too is like weaving into existence the things that you're looking for. And it's not getting caught up in the webs anymore, because you're no longer allowing those webs to be something that's creating something that you don't want. You're allowing those webs to be creating something that you do want. And you're seeing it from a different perspective, and you're allowing it to be like in your existence and not so much absent from your existence. There's victory that comes in, successful people, places, things surround you, and all of this success, abundance, and wealth starts pouring in for you here in the month of May. That's really exciting for you. I love that for you. I love that for you. I do, actually. I think that's great. There's a fire that also sort of creates itself underneath you, and there's a confidence and creativity that you're just like, it just pushes you forward, and you don't even know what to say or do because you weren't really expecting that experience, but all of a sudden it's like here. And it could be a Taurus or an earth sign that's really pushing it forward, but that creativity is like almost like an inner wisdom that you're being reminded of, as long as you ground yourself, right? So you put yourself into the earthly realm, or at least like walk out in the, the grass and some bare feet, if you can. Go hug a tree, right? Do an exchange of electrons with your magnetic self and ground yourself in, because the creativity just becomes more abundant, and that inner wisdom starts to really play inside. It's also going to be really important for you to start getting some exercise. So as your body becomes stronger, you begin to feel stronger in all ways. I think that it's important. There's something that feels like, oh, I'm not moving forward in this direction, maybe because I'm not doing X, Y, and Z. So as long as you're getting your circulation going, it feels like your brain sort of fires on more cylinders than it did before, and you're sort of moving forward in that direction, understanding the edge that you stand on and the desire that you have to continue to push forward. So create cannot be more of a clear, my clear words of wisdom to you. Continue to create. Continue to create the things around you that you want. Continue to create your art. Continue to live in that place that feels delicious to you. And if that means going for a walk, if that means going for a run, if that means like working out with weights, if that means you drawing a picture, if that means you taking a bath, you do those things, right? Be creative in who you are. I know the bath was a little bit weird, but like that's also a cleansing experience for you, Scorpio. So I feel like sometimes you have to be reminded to take a bath and to like get into the water and let it cleanse your aura from all the things that don't bring you joy, because sometimes you hold on to those as like part of like your energetic experience because you're so emotional. And I love that about you, but stop standing in your own way. Like you continue to create excuses for the things in your life and blame them on other people when you could just take like the bull by the horn. See, there's another Taurus reference. I love it. And actually like make a difference in your life the way you want it to be. Do it for yourself. Don't do it for other people. Like do it because it's something that brings you joy and something that you want to move forward with, not something that you're so worried about or think that like the universe isn't truly moving in the direction that you want it to go. Sometimes you have to fight against it. Sometimes you have to see it for a different angle. And sometimes you have to understand that like this is the life that you chose to be part of. And now you're weaving, right, the web the way that you want it to be woven, as opposed to, maybe unweaving. That doesn't make sense. Maybe taking apart a web that you were part of before, or completely removing yourself from maybe a web that you created for yourself and your loved ones. Maybe now you're just creating it for yourself and you're seeing the bigger picture so that you're able to help others in the future. But first you have to help yourself. And that's all I have for you. I really appreciate you being here. As always, love your water and love yourself. If you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe down below. Hit that thumbs up button and leave me a comment. And I'll see you soon. Love you.